Hey everybody, Andy Barry here, owner, founder, designer of Silver Streak Boats in Souk, BC, Canada. I'm just here today for a little 5-minute rant about drain plugs. Some of you are very familiar with these, some of you are not. Some boats don't come with drain plugs. Our boats all come with drain plugs, several of them as a matter of fact, but they're very important how to put them in, when to remove them. When you're storing the boat, pull your drain plugs out, put your boat bow up so your boat doesn't fill up full of water in the winter and then possibly freeze. So it's always good to have drain plugs. You can pull them out, drain the boat when you pull it out of the water, easy to wash the inside. But a couple things when your boats are in the water. Some people just trailer their boats all the time. Your normal snap plug is just tickety-boo. But if you're leaving your boat in the water for long periods of time or indefinitely, we recommend a threaded plug. So this is a 3/4 NPT PVC plug that we put a little washer on, a little rubber washer. So these are available at most hardware stores, Canada, USA, Home Hardware here in Canada, Popeyes or somebody in Washington. But so these don't fall out, but they're not made to be taken in and out every day. You're lucky to get a week out of it if that's what you're doing, because it is basically a plastic plug. But it's in there because we've had boats in the past. We use Atwood plugs for many, many years, and then they went to an offshore manufacturer and they had a dissimilar metal in the roll pin, and drain plugs were popping out, and people, if they didn't have the rest of their drain plugs in, their boat filled up full of water and half sunk at the dock. So these are easy to put in. They fit the threaded plug. This is the only threaded plug on the boat. The rest of them are just plain pipe. So you just push it in, give that a few turns, and then lift the tab up. Don't have it down because the water pressure will knock that off. So you can always tighten it up a little bit more, just like that. So nice and tight, won't leak, and for most part it's fine and dandy for most applications. Just undo it, loosen it off, pull it out. A little tricky with the threads in there, but. And just another note, aluminum boats, we don't recommend brass plugs. We don't supply them with brass plugs, but we get a lot of old boats coming back with brass plugs, which is a dissimilar metal for aluminum boats, mostly in the salt water, not necessarily the fresh water. They're good quality plugs, but they don't belong on an aluminum boat. So this guy here, again, you can put Teflon tape on it, but for the most part it's a tapered, again, 3/4 NPT plug. So you just start it there. And again, you don't want to be doing this at the dock every day. That plug just won't last. They're not very expensive. And you can make your own wrench or just use a crescent wrench. Don't really recommend vice grips. So just do a few rotations. And we re-tap them out because when we weld them, they shrink. So we'll tap them out here with a bit of grease and just snug it up. Don't overdo it, but just till you get to that little O-ring there. Again, this will never fall out. You can leave it in there for years if you wanted to, but and that's it. So yeah, boat will you'll keep all the water out if you install these drain plugs. So that's it for today, and thanks for joining me at Silver Streak Boats. Hey, Andy Barry back again with Silver Streak Boats, part 2 about drain plugs. So here we go, we're inside the same boat. This is one of our boats here that's almost ready for delivery. Just gonna take the hatch off. This is the bilge, just got some more cleanup to do down here. But there are, as mentioned earlier, there's a drain plug in the back. There's another one here that goes into your motor bracket. There's another one here, and there's another one in the cabin. So it's all compartmentalized. It's a safety feature, so if you forgot that drain plug, only the motor bracket's going to fill up full of water. It won't come into the boat. If you don't have these in there, but you have a plug in the bulkhead frame, you won't get any water in there either. So it's a safety factor. You should always look in your bilge. Your bilge should always be dry. There shouldn't be any water in there. And please don't put any, again, brass drain plugs inside or dissimilar metals. A, it rattles, and B, it's not good for aluminum in salt water. So down below here, put a little hole in there, same thing as in the back. Just put the drain plug in there, give it a little snap, and no water will go forward of that. I'm not going to put that one in today, it's a little awkward. And then you go up here, you might not see it, but this is a watertight bulkhead. In our boats, no water can get ahead of that. Bulkhead is fully welded to the frame. The stringers are cut so that we can get a full weld on there and no water can run down the stringers, etc., and your flotation can't get saturated. So this just goes in the same way. You just reach in here, fish it in there, give it a twist, and that's your lecture on drain plugs for today.